June 12 and Democracy Day, Ogun State Government prays for repose of soul of MKO Abiola. National Assembly promises to redouble efforts in speedy passage of bills. Hello, good evening, and thanks for joining us on Channel 12 News tonight. We say Happy Democracy Day. My name is Idarasit Adedu. President Muhammadu Buhari says his government lifted 10.5 million Nigerians out of poverty in 2 years. The president stated this in his June 12 Democracy Day podcast last night. He noted that the goal of his administration is to lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in 10 years, and he is happy with the progress made already. He, however, assured Nigerians that insecurity presently rocking the country will soon become a thing of the past. While congratulating Nigerians for the successful outing in the 2021 Democracy Day, the president promised to transform all sectors of the economy, including agriculture, manufacturing sector, and infrastructure. In commemoration of the 2021 Democracy Day in Ogun State, a special prayer was earlier in the day organized for the repose of the winner of the June 12, 1993 presidential elections, the late Chief MKO Abiola, at his family house in Bagura, Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Yemi Dalimo reports that the state deputy governor, Salako Yedele, led other government functionaries to witness the prayer session.
Thank you, studio. We are in Bagura, the residence of the late Chief MKO Abiola, winner of the 1993 presidential election, where the Ogun State government is organizing a special prayer to pray for the repose of the soul of the late winner of the 1993 presidential election, whose legacies and ideals is being remembered today. The state government is saying a very big thank you to Mr. President for recognizing June 12 as a public holiday and as the Democracy Day in Nigeria. I have with me the Honorable Commissioner for Information in Ogun State, Mr. Abdulwahid Odushile, who is going to tell us more on this program. Sir, why is the government organizing this special prayer session?
Well, as you know, the late Chief MKO Abiola, the winner of the 1993 presidential election, was annulled. He is a citizen of Ogun State, from Abeokuta in particular, and from the household where we are today. And as customary for the government of Ogun State, we celebrate our own, and not just our own. It's an icon of democracy in Nigeria. And that must be one of the reasons that President Muhammadu Buhari graciously approved the declaration of today, June 12, as Democracy Day in Nigeria, instead of the May 29 that has been the case in the past. So we are really grateful for the president for that. And that's why we are organizing this special prayer in conjunction with the family of the Chief MKO Abiola to not just to celebrate him, but to pray for the repose of his soul and to draw attention to what Chief Abiola actually stood for, and what June 12 is or means to democracy in Nigeria. Now, that's why we are celebrating him, and to remind our people that Chief MKO Abiola actually stood for democratic tenets and all good things. He stood for peaceful coexistence among all Nigerians. He stood for unity of our nation. And we are glad that we are proud that our people today are celebrating this June 12 Democracy Day in peaceful manner. No rancor, no protest, nothing. Because not just in respect of Chief Abiola, but at least to also respect our president, respect ourselves, and to respect our nation, and express our wish for united, egalitarian society in this country.
I also have with me the family secretary of the late winner of 1993 presidential election, Engineer Ramon Abiola, who is going to tell us about the event of today.
Well, 1993 election, that was 28 years ago. Kudos to Ogun State government. Ogun State government has been in support since we start the anniversary of this June 12. That was during the regime of Governor Shoba. And now up to date. And to the current governor, Adedapo Oluwaseun Abiodun, our governor. Glory be to God. And we still want more.
Meanwhile, the governor of Ogun State, Prince Dakwa Abiodun, has expressed gratitude to President Muhammadu Buhari for yielding to call by Nigerians to declare June 12 as public holiday in honor of the winner of the 1993 presidential elections, the late MK Abiola and others who lost their lives following the annulment of the June 12, 1993 general elections. Yemi Dalimo reports that the celebration in Abeokuta, the home country of the symbol of democracy, was peaceful, devoid of protest that normally characterized the day in the past.
Contrary to apprehensions of protests that have characterized the commemoration of June 12 annulment in the past, celebration of 2021 Democracy Day in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, was orderly and peaceful. Going around the metropolis, residents stayed at home, while others were seen going about their normal business activities unhindered as security personnel were on hand at strategic locations to forestall any eventuality. Elsewhere, Ogun State Governor Dakwa Abiodun, his cabinet members, among others, thronged the MKO Abiola International Stadium, Kuto, Abeokuta, to mark the day. 12 Democracy Day celebration in Ogun State moved down to the MKO Abiola International Stadium in Kuto, Abeokuta. The governor of the state, Prince Dakwa Abiodun, in an address, thanked the president for honoring late Chief MKO Abiola and also for honoring Ogun State.
Honor is not just for NGO, it is for the entire people of the state. We say, thank you, Mr. President. We can achieve more together rather than clamor for division of the country and separation of the country parts. NGO Abela and his mandate should serve as a reminder to all of us that we are stronger together as a nation.
The celebration also featured match parts and various cultural displays. Earlier, there was a special prayer for the repose of the soul of the winner of June 12, 1993 presidential elections, late MQ Abiola, at his family house in Bagura area of Abeokuta, Ogun State. Yemi Dalemo, NTA News.
And from Ogun State to move to Lagos State, where the June 12 protest in Lagos has come and gone without the much anticipated violence, thanks to the proactive measures put in place by security agencies. Abolade Salami is at Ojota axis of the city to give us a situation report. Hello, Abolade.
Thank you, studio. We're live at the Ojota Motor Park, where we had earlier in the day pandemonium caused by some alleged miscreants who came out from their hidings to block the road, denying access to vehicles coming in from Ibadan through Bega, Ojota, and then going to Lagos proper. But the policemen came out in their numbers to restore peace and order. As I speak with you now, Ojota is calm. All the areas we went to, we also saw that the areas are calm. The commissioner of police is here with us in Ojota, and he told us that he has gone through the entire state and to ensure that there's law and order. He gave us his words of assurance that he has spoken to his men to ensure that the process is not hijacked.
Two are miscreants. We are ready for them. So as early as 2 a.m. now, we have been out. And this is just the fifth place I'm coming. So I've gone to Lagos Island. I've seen that the Lagos Island, the markets are opening now. So I've gone to the toll gate there now. Toll gate, Lekki toll gate is free as every other thing now. We got information to someone to assemble at Mushin. So we've gone to Mushin. So there, everywhere is calm. Even on the bridge, Ojota, even Maryland. So the traditional areas of assemblage, we've taken care of those areas. And my directive to my men is that they have rights to protest. It is within the constitution. But we should be notified and not to take permission from us, but to notify us. Because those who want to protest too, it's their responsibility to protect them. For example, on last week, Monday, yes, about 7th of this month precisely, so Mr. Falana called me, just called me on the phone, that they want to have a protest from Ojota under the bridge up to the State House, Ikeja. So he informed me. Immediately, I mobilized my men. We travel with him now from Ojota with the men now up to Ikeja, up to the State House. So at this junction now, right from Allen Junction, going to Radio Junction, going to Agidibi Junction, so up to the Alausa Junction. So we stop vehicles for them to move around.
That is the current situation here in Ojota. It's back to you in the studios.
In the meantime, Nigerians mark year 2021 Democracy Day in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, on a quiet note, with many preferring to stay at home to observe the day. Larry Bilei, who went round the metropolis, has details.
Democracy Day in Ibadan, with most shops and business outlets closed and few individuals leaving their houses. This is due to some unconfirmed reports that says that there is going to be a protest by some people around the metropolis.
We close our shop because some people say they want to protest. That's why we close our shops. So that we will guide our shop now, so that people will not go damage our shops. That's why we are here.
We closed our shops because we heard that there's going to be a protest. Protests sometimes can get violent.
The protest that did came up was a peaceful one under the watchful eyes of the security agents. The metropolis is calm and peaceful, with little business activities picking up as at the time of filing in this report. In Ibadan, Larry Bilei, NTA News.
Thank you, Larry, for that report. And moving on, it is now 3 years since President Muhammadu Buhari took a bold step to validate the June 12, 1993 presidential election by recognizing late Chief MK Abiola as the winner. Apart from assuaging the feelings of many hurt by the annulment of the election, the move also aimed at promoting unity by celebrating the popular acceptance enjoyed by the late business mogul. Adeni Taiwo in Lagos takes a look at the impact of that pronouncement on national unity.
Right from the build-up to the conduct and eventual outcome of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, it was clear that Nigerians of different colors, tongues, and creeds were united in their desire for a new start and a government of the people by the people. Their mascot of hope was late Chief MK Abiola, a southerner who flew a Muslim ticket with a northerner, Babagana Kingibe, rode on popular acceptance and garnered enough votes to win.
Old and young, without ethnic coloration, without religious coloration, all of them came out in mass and voted overwhelmingly.
And without let or hindrance, chose me as their president. Didn't they?
Lagos, the nation's former capital city and political base of late MKO, is one of the southwestern states where post-election agitation was loud following the annulment of the election.
What we are enjoying today actually came from people's struggle. Those who wanted to be in the army had no option than to give up.
June 12 did not happen only because of Southwesterners. The Southwesterners may be momentarily satisfied when you give them anything, but over a long period of time, you will find out that you cannot keep them excited for long, because what they are asking for, even though they may not be saying it the way I'm saying it, is truly equity.
The move by President Muhammadu Buhari acknowledging late Chief MK Abiola as the winner of the election posthumously was seen by many as a right step towards validating June 12 election, assuaging the people and promoting unity.
In spite of that June 12, which is symbolic, we are not dancing towards what Abiola, dreamt for.
3 years after, stakeholders believe Nigeria can leverage the goodwill of June 12 to further promote unity in the country.
The only place where we seem to query and quarrel a lot is when we talk about the allocation of the authority of governance at the highest level, maybe the presidency. And I think the best way for us to step out of that is to reflect on what kind of momentum gave us June 12th. And probably if we're able to use the instrument of national orientation very well, appealing to stakeholders and giving everybody a sense of belonging.
As the nation celebrates another Democracy Day, stakeholders hope that the celebration will remind Nigerians of the common front forged and faith exhibited in the country 28 years ago. In Lagos, Adeni Taiwo, NTA News.
Thank you, Taiwo. Hopes rises as the National Assembly promises that in the next 2 months, the nation will witness remarkable legislation passed. The two chambers are said to have worked assiduously to ensure the passage of the much-expected Petroleum Industry Bill, the Electoral Amendment Bill, and the amendment of the Constitution for the betterment of the country. This was made known by President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, at the unveiling of the photo book in honor of the Speaker, House of Representatives, by Vice President Yemi Oshibajo in Abuja. State House correspondent Jide Onifade reports.
President of the Senate of Nigeria, Ahmed Lawan, says the task ahead of the two chambers in the next 2 years is how to put up better legislation that will provide good times for all Nigerians, stressing that the hand is already on the plow and that no room must be given to distraction of any guise.
We should not allow any opportunity by anyone to take us away from the mission of making this country better. We face challenges, but challenges are likely to be everywhere, depending on our circumstances. But we can do better when we remain committed and focused on resolving these challenges.
Don't mess with the Lagos boy.
The photo book is titled Gbajabiamila, The Long Road, and it captured exciting moments in the political journey of the Speaker. Vice President Yemi Oshibajo, while unveiling the book, says the Nigerian youths will continue to flourish given the abundant talent they possess.
He is an effective bridge builder across tribes, across religion, across political parties, and even generations. And he has proved to be an innovative mediator and an honest broker in several local and national disputes and conflicts.
Notable Nigerians also applauded Speaker Olufemi Gbajabiamila as a great leader.
His political sojourn has been a very long one. So we belong to different political parties and of course hold opposing political views on governance issues. Such do not blur us. One's recognition of Femi's personal and distinctive accomplishments as a leader in our national polity, including as the Speaker of the 9th House of Representatives, where I lead the opposition.
And that about wraps up Channel 12 News. Thank you for watching. I'm Idara Sit Adedo. Happy Democracy Day once again.